Hey guys, welcome back to the series for week number 53. So to get us started, we have got several people jumping the start, and then as a result of them trying to stop jumping the start, they're all going to be very slow off the line, and we are straight up into 4th place, but this is not over. We've got some guys running wide here. We're going to have the classic coming together through the right-hander of the Cena S's. It always happens there. So we're up into 3rd, and going to get around this guy, up into 2nd. This other guy is just going to turn straight into him, but it doesn't matter because we are going to be up into the lead just like that. And next up at 8, we have got Trone doing this FIA race, and this chap started in the lead, coming to the end of the first lap. We're about to settle the nerves here. You know, once you get that first lap done, you're in the lead, you're okay. It starts to feel better, but he's not going to manage to do that because as that last corner goes at Willow Springs, it's extremely treacherous, and he's going to be down. Well, by the end of this, he's going to be down into 17th, which, I mean, he did fight back to a top 10, but that is very unfortunate. Okay, next up at 7, we are back to Interlagos. So we've got the Lord Poopsies. He's catching up to this German up in front. And this guy takes a peculiar line through his left-hander. He goes very, very wide, which pretty much just opens the door for anyone in his vicinity. But he's just going to decide that doesn't matter because we're just going to push people out the way. So jumping ahead a little bit, pretty much a repeat of the previous, but this time he is going to just turn in on the Lord Poopsies, and instead of diving on the inside, we're going to try a different strategy, go around the outside and just start to bully him really. We're just going to turn pretty much into him, try and shove him into the wall there, and eventually get in front. But jumping to the start of the next lap, we're going to go for a brake check for some reason, and then be wide, and just to show he is a dirty driver, he's going to turn left into that other car to try and stop him getting past. He's going to briefly succeed in that, but now we've got Lord Poopsies catching up to him again, and obviously he's a little bit upset about what has happened. So we're going to brake check. Lord Poopsies is upset, obviously, and he's going to try and turn in on him. It's going to backfire. He's going to end up pretty low down, actually about last, I believe. But then jumping ahead a bit, a wonderful dose of karma to make that a happier story. So next up we have got No Stoppin', and this guy went extremely late into the Banky Boy here, and we're up into 2nd place. But coming to the end of the race, the most bizarre thing is going to happen. So he's got a comfortable 2nd here because obviously Polyphony doesn't believe in penalties these days. I'm going to try and brake check for whatever reason, and he's going to end up in 4th where he was before the dive bomb.
That was some of the dumbest driving I have ever seen.
And then starting the top 5, we've got Inferno here on Monza. Now this guy is the king of dive bombs. He was like 100 meters behind and he went for that dive bomb. Succeeded on that occasion. A repeat of that same thing on the next lap. This time it's not going to quite work out as the Ferrari's going to sort of shove him. And then we're going to go for a massive dive bomb on both of them. And it's going to backfire because Inferno is just going to bounce back on track and shove him off, and then he is going to be stone dead last, not to haunt anyone else in that race. And then staying on Monza, this guy's going to have a better chicane than Jimmy Boy. But now, as we come up to Lesmo 1, Jimmy Boy, you could perhaps say there was a bit of a block, but it wasn't that bad. But anyway, it doesn't matter because he's going to push him out the way and get the position anyway. And next through Lesmo 2, we're going to mess it up a little bit. Jimmy Boy has taken it pretty well, and we're going to try and block him, and he's going to have what can only be described as a sim twitch, a Forza style sim twitch at that. So fast forwarding a bit, we have got this Scirocco coming up. We're going to block the Scirocco, and then into a Scari. We're going to have another go at blocking him. It's going to end up backfiring. The Scirocco is just going to continue on his merry way. And then to make matters worse for this chap, he is going to lose another position, so back down into 6th. And then starting the top 3, we have got HM Zaza moving to Tokyo Expressway. And, there's always side-by-side action on this track. There's never no contact here, it's just the nature of the beast. But things are getting a little bit fighty there. So you know, it just happens. It's one of those things. And then jumping ahead, we're going to try and line it up to get that guy back, and it's going to backfire a little. So the quickest quit in the West there. And then in at 2, we have got Genghis Khan. Now this guy has started first. A little bit of contact from behind, but it doesn't matter. He didn't get a penalty for running wide there. And then into the second braking zone here at the Red Bull Ring. It's a pretty indecisive block, well, defend through the second corner. So a nice clean overtake from that Peugeot. Now there's 3 other cars in the mix here. And as we go into the third braking zone, I'm going to try and block that guy and then try and block the Peugeot at the same time. It's going to end up backfiring quite nicely. And we are down into 6th place, but we are not over here. So now jumping ahead a little bit, we are now down into 8th. And same corner, this is the one where he goes for people. And both cars are going to go off. And we're going to be down into 12th place by the end of this. And now we're in 14th, so things have really taken a turn. Bit of contact on that chap there, going to run it a bit wide, a bit wild. And not the cleanest way to get past that Scirocco, let's just say. And then fast forwarding a little bit to the start of lap 6. We are now in 15th, remember we started in 1st. Going to go straight up the back of Genghis Khan there. And then a little bit of karma being dealt, because we are going to spin it at the first corner and then spin it once again while we are already on the grass. So going to end up in stone dead last. So that is the first to last challenge completed. And taking the top spot this week, we've got another one from Trone. And the guy up in front was not the cleanest of drivers, let's just say. Final lap, he's in 1st place. And now, as we come through this left hand, he's going to try and... I don't know if he really tried to block or he just didn't know where the other car was. But he's now recovered after that. And he's down into 4th and trying to block people here. So we know he's not the cleanest of drivers. He's going to swerve here to try and block someone. But I don't know why, because there was no one there. So all 3 of those cars have to serve a penalty, which means he's going to lose a couple more places here. So we're back down into 8th. Bit of a meltdown on the final lap here. And then we're going to go deep there. Maybe a bit of contact from the car behind, but now down into 9th. So in with some bonus clips, but before we get into those, if you enjoyed the video and you'd like to leave a comment, go ahead and join the engagement gang like the guys on screen right now. And if you're new around here, go ahead and subscribe and click the notification bell so that you don't miss any future videos. But it's actually just the one bonus clip this week. Another one from the Lord Poopsies. He didn't submit this one. I just found out while I was watching the replay of the other one that he was featured in. And this guy's going to get a bit of a whiskey throttle going there. And unfortunately crash into the wall. So yeah guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have, go and leave a like. If you're new around here, go ahead and subscribe. Thank you very much to my patrons whose names you're seeing on screen right now. If you'd like to join them and get access to videos early, the link is in the description. And I'll see you guys in my next video.